What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach. We got another episode of The Journey coming to you today. In today's episode, we got two matches in the league, one against Bolton away from home and the second against Cardiff at home. The second one being on the TV. Hi, Mom and Dad. Anyway, in between episodes, it's been okay, as you can see. Last episode we left off at the 1-0 win against Luton. After that we drew 2-2 to Reading away from home. Brahima Diarra and Amir Bagheri banging in goals late in the second half to rescue the point. Then we came back home, beat Watford 3-1. This one was interesting because our forwards actually played really, really well. Ed Hewison on a 6.8, but overall our forwards played quite well, but we just gave up 6 goals somehow. Around the 60th minute, we went very attacking and fiddled with tactics a little bit. Obviously, it didn't work, and we still lost 6-3. But I'm going to blame it on being a cold, rainy night in Stoke. Moving on to home match against Coventry. We lost 1-0. About this point, I started panicking a little bit. No, I started panicking here. 1-1 against Hull. Basically, 3, 4, 5 points from 5 matches was concerning. I was kind of thinking maybe we start dropping a lot of points. Then we just beat Lincoln 5-1 away from home. They did get a red card very early in the match, so that did help. We went very attacking and pushed everybody up and played really wide. Passed it into space, all those fun things. So, kind of got away with it. Brahima Diarra with a hat trick. Lovely, lovely, lovely. But yeah, we do have a match against Bolton here momentarily. Before we get into it, I guess as we're getting into it, it is Thursday evening, and when I'm recording this, we're in the middle of a bit of a rainstorm. We've had, this is now the third cell that's moving through the St. Louis area today. This morning, basically like right after I got to work, it started raining really hard. Then it led up until about, 3:30, I guess. We had a second cell push through. And that second cell had a lot of hail. A couple of tornado warnings were sent out through that second cell. And my house actually had a little bit of hail damage, basically like the one side that actually that's this side of the house faces the road. There's not another house on that side, so it just got obliterated by hail. I'll put a picture up. The hail was a little bit smaller than golf ball sized hail, but either way, big pieces of hail. I actually drove past, there's a couple of high schools around me, drove past those high schools, and the turf, all you could see was white. All you could see was the hail. It looked like it just snowed, but it's like 70 degrees outside. It's not snowing. So it was really weird. And then there's a third cell actually moving through right now. I think we have a tornado watch through 9 o'clock tonight, and it's 7 o'clock in the evening. So if I lose power or the sirens go off, I'm going to have to dip out and maybe not have it uploaded on Friday. If it uploads on Friday, then we're good. If it doesn't upload Friday, then, there's a storm. But enough of that. Ed Hewison is injured. I mean, he's coming back from an injury. He was out for a couple of weeks with a minor injury. Ceballos is back. He's good for 45 minutes. So I played him for like 60 in the last match. We'll probably take him off a little bit earlier this time around. David is dealing with an injury. He's fine. Ceballos is fine. Okonkwo missed the last match due to an injury, but he's back. He's good to go. So I think we're going to go with this today. In goal, we have Arthur Okonkwo. Back four of Oscar Gill, James Lawless, Hector Diaz, and Fernando. Lewis Bate and David Ozo in the midfield with Sidi Jata, Brahima Diarra, Ezekiel Ceballos supporting Amari Kellyman up front. Submit the team. Ceballos is going to be fine. Yeah, I was about to say something. Completely lost it. Anybody we recognize? No. Let's get to the match. Carry on from your last performance. You will be fine. Bolton away from home. Bolton wearing the white kits with Wrexham in the red. I did try to buy a Wrexham kit. They're still out of stock in my size. I think I'll look maybe on Monday and hopefully buy a kit. This is the only kit I don't own for this year. Last year, I think I mentioned this like early in the series. That's the word. But I do like to collect the kits of the teams I manage throughout the FM save. This is something I started last year. 2 years ago, I did a couple of scarves. Last year, I did some combination of kit and scarf. This year, I am making a conscious effort to do the kits. I think it's a really cool way to collect kits. I'll try to get a Wrexham scarf this time. I did try to get a Barrow scarf. They didn't have any scarves that I liked. Barrow or Barry Town, I think they had one scarf and it was out of stock when I bought the kit. And then Llanidloes, I completely forgot about the scarf when I bought the kit. So, what are you gonna do? But this time around, Wrexham, better known club for reasons, and it's a good save from Okonkwo. And so I'm hoping they'll get some more in stock. I would guess that large is a very, very common size that a lot of people buy, and they're just burning through kits. So I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. Any other housekeeping news? I don't think so. Well, I guess let's pay attention to the match. We are at halftime, 0-0. Not a lot happening. Keep going? Yeah, nothing really. Kendrick with the ball starting off the second half. Williams to Sharp out on the right. Ceballos with a good tackle. Ceballos is a little bit low in fitness, but he is fine for now. So we are, as you can see, we are still top of the table. We were level on points with Luton before this match started. Alright, dealt with. Where was I? Level on points with Luton. Those couple of matches we lost put Luton basically 3 points ahead of us at some point, and then I think last match week they lost their match when we won, so that put us back level. We are beating them in goal difference. I think it's 3 goals that we are ahead of them by. So we're still fighting for another trophy. It's obviously not a dominant season. It's not the dominant season we had last year. So that gives me a little bit of hope that if we do get that promotion into the Premier League, we will probably not be immediately relegated. I think last season's team definitely was good enough to at least get playoffs in the championship this year. We brought in a couple of new guys that we needed, and I think we're a better squad this year than we were last year, although the results aren't necessarily showing that. I think the championship is a significantly harder league to get out of. We can take off Oscar Gill as well for Brooke Norton-Cuffy. Keep an eye on CD Jota. He's had a lot of games. Please confirm the subs. Thank you. He's had a lot of games, CD Jota, here recently, playing instead of Ezekiel Zeballos. Obviously, Ed Hewson is out for these couple of weeks. He's been playing there when Zeballos is back. Jota's actually got significantly more playing time than I kind of thought he would be. We'll bring on Hector Fernandez for Lewis Bates, and we'll take off Fernando for Ryan Griffiths. We will offer some encouragement. Ideally, we wouldn't be drawing to a relegation team. Kellyman to Diarra. Pass the ball, man. Griffiths. Over to Diaz. Now to Ozo. Fernandez. Plays it back to Brooke Norton-Cuffy. Now up to C. Jota. Diarra. He's in some space here. Squares it to Amari Kellyman, who puts it just wide of the post. That has been Kellyman's season as a whole right there. Oh, God. Let's put CD Jota up front and bring on Amir Baghiri on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be our 5th sub. Confirm. Yeah, Diaz with the free kick. Chips it in to Fernandez, who, hits the post. Come on, man. Selle to Sharp. Now out to Ashcroft. Acting as a right winger, puts it into the box. Okonkwo's out to grab the ball. He does so successfully. Very quickly boots it up the field. Jota flicks it onto Diarra. Plays Diaz in. Is looking for the pass. CD Jota. Oh, we can't hit anything. Baghiri. Diaz, there you go. Mohamed Diaz scores his 2nd of the season. Got beard hairs everywhere. Oh, what was it, like 2nd minute of stoppage time? Baghiri chips it to the far post. Diaz is the only one that makes the effort to win the header. Bolton 0, Wrexham 1. Baghiri immediately from kickoff. Ozo up to Diarra. Diaz looking for the square pass. Plays it to David Ozo, who scores his 4th of the season. That should be that directly off of Bolton's kickoff. We march up the field and put the game to rest. Ozo in quite a bit of space, couple of yards between him and the man supposed to be marking him. And that should bring us to full time. Referee's letting us play on a couple minutes, and there it is. Full time, Bolton 0, Wrexham 2. Two very, very late goals. Ends up giving us the 3 points that we really, really needed. We are 3 points clear of Luton. They do have a game in hand, so we do need to keep that in mind. Let's make a cut here. We're going to come back for the match against Cardiff at home. 5:15 kickoff, but we are on the TV. We get £15,500 for that. We'll see you in a second. All right, I have clicked continue about 2 times, and we have the FA Cup third round draw. Let's view the draw. Who is our ceremony host? Is Tony Mowbray. Do I know you? Sunderland head coach? I assume you probably played. Yeah, I don't recognize the name. Oops, okay. Alright, we are in the hat. Where are we at? We're probably at the bottom. There you are. Who do we want? Right, so this is third round. I would like a home match against... I don't know, a League 2 team. That would be nice. Maybe like Hartlepool Crawley could be one. Oh, who else? Maybe Maidenhead, probably. Newport County, maybe. Torquay could be one. So, right, first one out of the hat. Everton at home hosting Bath City. That would have been one for us. Bolton at home against Nottingham Forest. Rotherham versus Aston Villa. Southampton Premier League side playing Liverpool. Bournemouth hosting Cheltenham. Peterborough at home against Arsenal. Right, Lincoln versus the winner of Bristol Rovers and Preston North End. Boston United against Bristol City. Brentford hosting the winner of Salford and Sutton. Watford against Luton. Derby against the winner of Tamworth and Swindon. The winner of Walsall and Harrogate will be hosting Hull. Crawley and Hartlepool. Winner of that will be hosting Newcastle. Portsmouth hosting Fulham. Blackpool against Leicester. Leeds versus Sunderland. We are running out of clubs. What do we have left? 32 teams left to draw. Who's in there? This is the only... Leyton Orient, Colchester, they're not too far down. Who do we not want? We don't want Chelsea. Man City, we definitely don't want. Man U. Spurs, someone like that. York, I would be cool with. Right, Norwich hosting West Ham. Burnley against Coventry. Plymouth versus Wrexham. We are playing Plymouth again. Let's just go to the end. All right. So that is that. Plymouth Argyle away from home. Not the best one ever. Match against Nottingham Forest has been moved. So yeah, I did try to negotiate something for Josip Sutalo, Croatian international player playing for Arsenal. He's made 5 appearances this season, one of which has been in the league. He's made 2 international caps. That is his other games. what was I gonna say? Try to go in for him. He's asking they're asking 13 million. That's his kind of agreed release clause or whatever. We don't have 13 million to pay for him, so we tried to negotiate a loan deal to bring him in for 6 months and then optional fee at the end. I offered 50% of his wages, which amounts to 40,000 a week. £0 in the monthly fee or whatever, and then an optional fee of 13 million. They decided, let's go 650k a month and 100% of the wages, which is like 80k a week. We can't afford that, so that signing's not happening. I guess Llanidloes is coming back from his loan. Okay. 2-star. Sure. Welcome back. We'll put him up into the what's it called? The senior squad. Development, move to senior squad. He's not available because he's not registered. Of course. Ben White is retiring. That's a bummer. All right. We're coming up to the match against Cardiff City. Blah, blah, blah. Richie Jones gets the player of the month. Board requests a meeting to discuss club improvements. Increasing the available transfer budget. I'm cool with that. Ryan, what's up, buddy? Deadpool! We'd like to gauge your opinion on whether it would be useful to have the transfer budget increased in order to strengthen the squad. Would that be something of interest to you? You know, Ryan, we have a good squad, right? We have a good squad. Do we need improvements? We're top of the table. I don't think we absolutely need an increased transfer budget. But would it be useful? And is that something I'm interested in? Yeah. Brilliant. We'll get on that then. We believe it's important to stay on good terms with you, so hopefully we can continue to work together to build a positive future for this club. Ryan, you're speaking my language, man. We're getting more money. All right, how much money are we getting? Because here's the deal. If we can get 13 and bring in that guy from Arsenal, we're set. He's a center back. He's a damn good center back. All right, set our expectations. Minimum 3 million? If we could get 20, we're in good shape. 20 would be like maximum happy days. Somewhere between 3 and 20. I'm not asking for much, Ryan. Help me out here. Ryan, God. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful, Ryan. What I was expecting, we got 14 million pounds in our account, and the best you can do, 750k. That was completely useless, Ryan. Completely useless. Do I appreciate it? Yes. But it's like, And what is it like? It's like asking for a new pair. Good example. It's like asking for the new video game. I don't know, fucking FIFA or whatever. MLB The Show. That's one I know. MLB The Show. I have the expensive series. I don't actually have this. We're in fantasy land right now, right? It's like you have the Series X, the beefy Xbox, and you ask for MLB The Show, the new game coming out, to play it on the Xbox One X. You get the game. It's very obviously the game case, right? You're excited, having a good day. It's Christmas. Oh, it's great. And you open up the game, and it's just the Xbox One version. It works. It does the job. You can play the show. But yeah, I don't know. First world problems, hey? Let's just get to the match against Cardiff City. We've dragged the bit on for too long. Mia work permit decision date set. Okay. Sidi Jata is sick. He's got a cold. Go home, Sidi. We don't need your cold around here. None of that coughing and sneezing grossness. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess he's happy. So there goes all of that. Craig Thompson, I guess not going to wherever. Mohammed Mia has his work permit denied. Guess we'll appeal it. We'll see where that goes. All right. Sheffield playing Burnley, 1-1 draw. Oh, yeah. Luton drew their match, so we are now officially 2 points clear of them, which is good stuff. You always want to see that. Right. Cardiff City, we are expected to beat. They are sitting 8th in the championship. Let's see here. Mohammed Mia. Application has been accepted. Well, hey. Welcome, Mohammed. You, my friend. We're going to keep you in the U21s. Until we need you. Alright. Here we go. Away. No, we are at home. We're at home. James Lawless is suspended. He picked up his 5th yellow of the season. So Rob Wood will be starting as the center back. We will bring Jimmy Kelly on the bench and Amir Bagheri on the bench. So this is a little unfortunate. This little dashed line. It is what it is. Ozo, you're good. Ceballos, you're good for 45 still. In goal, we have Arthur Okonkwo, a back four of Oscar Gill, Rob Wood, Hector Diaz, and Fernando. Lewis Bate and David Ozo in the midfield. Ed Hewson, Brahima Diarra, Ezekiel Ceballos, and Amari Kellyman up front. It's fine. Let's get to the match. Anybody we recognize? Aaron Ramsey. Yeah, okay. Right. If you carry on from last performance, we will do well. Right. We are in red as per usual. Cardiff in blue. Walters on the right for Cardiff. Plays it back to Wheeler. Owen over to Adams into Wheeler. Ceballos intercepts. Kellyman runs right into McGuinness and gives up the ball. Couple of challenges flying in there. And we are on our way. Luton lost against Coventry. That's a big result in favor of us. Ceballos with the corner. Going to the near post, David Ozo is the first one there and puts it just over the bar. Out for a goal kick. Okonkwo with the goal kick, tries to play it up to, who was that, Diarra, I think. Ozo with a good tackle. Fernando plays it over to Ezekiel Ceballos. Pulls it back into David Ozo, trying to fit the ball into one of the attacking players. Ramsey's in, takes the shot wide of the post. Okonkwo was diving. Not sure he had it covered. It's out for a goal kick. Diaz into the box. Falls to Hewison. Probably should have taken the shot. Takes it that time. Ball falls to Rob Wood. Chips it out to Diaz. Cuts onto his left. Bad pass to David Ozo. Aaron Ramsey starts the counterattack to Walters. And we end the highlight there. Straight into another one. I don't have time to breathe. Fernando with the corner. David Ozo. Wide of the post. Ceballos. Straight into the wall. Looking for a teammate. Tries to square it. It is cleared. Man, this has been nothing but highlights so far. Ooh. Diarra with a little back heel from 12 yards out. Out for a corner. Fernando. Swings it in. Ezekiel Ceballos with it. Bait to Wood. There's a joke somewhere in there. Ozo gives it to Fernando. Diaz back to Fernando. Now I can breathe a little bit. Stoke beating QPR 5-3. A lot of interesting results in there. Owen throws it into Barclay. Wheeler plays it all the way over to Adams, now to Millington. First time I've seen his name today, I think. Into the box. Fernando does not deal with it at all. Barclay tries to square it to Walters. We're just dribbling it to the wrong team. Luckily, that pass wasn't the best. Drew him out wide, and we end the highlight unscathed. One shot for Cardiff, 2 shots so far in the match. I feel like they've had more shots. Good save, Okonkwo. Cardiff corner kick coming in. It's going to be an outswinger. Humphreys standing over it. Humphreys again. I think we have another corner from the opposite side. Another outswinger. Ramsey plays it to the near post. And we clear the danger. Play for set pieces. I always like that. That's always fun. Coming to halftime, 0-0. Plenty of highlights in that first half. Plenty of highlights. I don't even know. Don't like what I saw. Yeah, that works. Come on, boys. Yeah, Kellyman on a 6.3, Ceballos on a 6.4, Diarra on a 6.6, Bait, Fernando, Gill. Not a great first half. They've come at us with basically the same setup as us. A couple of different roles in there, but overall pretty much the same thing. Same idea, I would assume. Barclay over to Humphreys. On his left, gives it to Adams, who almost dribbles out of bounds. Keeps it in play, though. Barclay's header goes well over the bar. Substitution clock. Let's take off David Ozo. He's rather tired. Kaishu Sano can come on there. Zabayos can come off for Mohamed Diaz. And, oh God, I guess Diaz up. Well, haven't really thought this one through, have we? We don't have another striker. We have another striker. We don't have another left winger. Well, I guess I could swap them. See where that leads us. We'll offer some encouragement. We will also play a little bit wider. Not going to worry about playing set pieces. I guess we can work it into the box. "20 minutes left to play. Diarra's getting tired. Might look to sub him off here shortly. We'll bring on David for him. Fernando clears it. Can't find a teammate. Monk. To Adams. Now to Humphreys. Almost dribbles into trouble. Adams. Good pass to Ramsey. Kellyman intercepts that pass. Dribbling on the left. Not his natural position, but hopefully he can get the job done. It's a good pass to Bate. He gives it to Sano. Now with Fernando. Bate. Diarra, good turn. Ooh, yes. Brahima Diarra does well. Wrexham 1, Cardiff 0. Defender kind of dove in at an awkward time. I think he was expecting the shot. And Diarra does well just to kind of not shoot. Was patient with the ball. Made the defender do something. Reacted to that. And we are 1-0 up late into the match. Diarra dribbling forward. Now with Fernando out to Kellyman. Diaz wins the header. Oh, hits the top of the crossbar. It's a goal kick. We will make another change. I guess Diarra can come off now. David coming on for him. And we'll bring on Amir Baghiri for Ed Hewison. Almost a completely different front four. Certainly a different way of lining up. I don't know. Combination. Humphreys to Majic. Shoots his shot deflected out for a corner. Late opportunity here for Cardiff City. Humphreys with the in-swinger. Cleared. Oh, goodness. Alright, we're good. After this highlight, I will make our final change. Break up the momentum a little bit. Cardiff are kind of worrying me a little bit with their attacks. Kellyman, nicely done. Tries to square it to corner. We'll do it after this corner. Fernando with the out swinger, probably going to the near post, looking for Rob Wood. And it's cleared. Got about 2 minutes left of the match. We'll bring off Fernando for Ryan Griffiths. Commit those subs. Commit to that for the rest of the match. And this goal kick should be the end of the match. That is full time. Wrexham 1, Cardiff 0. Puts us, 4 or 5 points? 6 points. 4 points clear of Blackburn. 5 points clear of Luton, who are now in third. So yeah, we're looking good. Again, not as comfortable as last season, but we're still looking good. As the game saves at a very convenient time for everybody involved. Right. When are we coming back? I guess we come back for the FA Cup. FA Cup and Luton, probably. Yeah. That sounds like a plan to me. That's where we're going to end it here today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All those fun things. And as always, we'll see you later.